They're probably 20 years old and there's this giant hole in the crotch because I ain't got no hips. Remember a couple months ago when I went dumpster diving? I'm in a rut and we need to fix it today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have 2 projects I'm working on right now. I've lost interest in both. First I was making this, and actually no, I have not lost interest in this. I just had to put a hold on it for reasons. So then I started making this wonderful Rococo dress. I've also lost interest. And I'm like, I gotta do something about this. Anyway, remember a couple months ago when I went dumpster diving and I got all these jeans? Ow! I just did something to my back. Somebody at my apartment complex threw away all these wonderfully intact jeans. I think I'm gonna make Britney Spears, well no, I know I'm gonna make the Britney Spears 2001 AMA jean dress because it's iconic. And when I posted my little dumpster haul originally on TikTok, that's what people wanted to see. So you know what? I'm gonna make it and I'm challenging myself to do it this weekend. Today's midday Saturday. I wanna finish this by, I'll give myself Monday, till Monday afternoon. And I don't know if I have enough jeans. Wow, I really just tweaked my back. I might have to go to Goodwill to get another, but we're gonna piece this together. Is it gonna look identical? No, because I have a lot of dark wash jeans. That dress is mostly light wash, but we're going to be resourceful today and maybe, hopefully I won't lose interest on this one. Maybe actually we'll finish a dress finally because I haven't finished something since I left for Europe. And before I leave this intro, I raided my pattern drawer and I found this random pattern from, it says by Raina.com. I don't know. I could not tell you when or why I printed this off, but it says it's a strapless dress women's pattern. So we're gonna do a little mock-up and hopefully it'll take us to where we need to go. I think it's can work, so pray for me. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. I just found like this cotton. We're gonna do a mock-up. The mock-up works perfect, then we'll cut the jeans out. The hardest part is going to be placing the jeans. The easiest part is going to be sewing it. Got to figure out how we're going to do the jeans. I don't think I have enough. I think I'm going to be taking it to Goodwill. So let me sew this together. Hopefully it works on the first try. Just did a mock-up and then it was way too big. I think I might have done this pattern when I made a Tinkerbell dress. I don't remember. So first of all, I made it shorter. The waist was too big and the butt was too big because I ain't got no hips. So this is what it's looking like, a little bit adjusted. I think it's way better. And then it'll be corseted, so it'll be a lot smoother too. I might make the butt a little bit bigger and then the top fits. So now I'm going to unpick this. This is my pattern. And now we get to figure out the jeans. Gilbert, you're sitting funny. I think for the main center thing, I'm gonna use this pair. This is a very interesting pair. What brand is this? Altered State. Is that a nice brand? It's got some things going on, which I like for this dress. So I'm going to cut it apart. Okay, here's her. Here's what we've got going on. It's not gonna be perfect, obviously, because it's one of a kind. The best I could do, except this is like the crotch area. So I forgot it wouldn't be flat. It's kind of gaping. I'm gonna have to like make a little dart. Ignore the mess. I don't know if I'm just like have poor research skills, but I cannot find a picture of the back of this dress. Granted, all I've looked at is Pinterest, but all I can see is the front. I'm gonna keep looking for pictures, but right now I'm using the reference I have to kind of match it up in the front, but when it gets to like the back of the dress, I'm kind of just doing what I want to vibe with because I really don't know what it's supposed to look like, and the washes I have are different anyway. I've actually pieced it together pretty nicely so far, I think, and it's not that bad. I think it's gonna be cute, my own version, one of a kind if you will. But yeah, I'm kind of just having fun with it. Let me show you my progress. First I need to lay this down. Oh my gosh, this room is a mess. I almost have all of the top pattern pieces out, and then I'm gonna use the rest of them to make a skirt, and I think I'm gonna go to Goodwill and just add onto the skirt, make it a much, like just a ton of jeans on the skirt. I think I'm gonna use this to cover that and that piece. I'm trying to save what I have of light wash for the front, since her dress, most of it was lighter wash on the front, so I'm trying to do darker in the back, lighter in the front, and when I do go get jeans, I'll get light ones. This is what the room is looking like the morning after I started this. As you can tell, I only have a couple more panels to fill out, and I called around to my family asking who had jeans they didn't need, and my dad had a lovely Well, they're not lovely. They're probably 20 years old and there's this giant hole in the crotch. So he gave them to me, which is perfect because I only have really one pair of light jeans left to use and they're skinny jeans, so there's not much there. These are very wide-legged and they're a lighter wash, which is perfect because I have a very dark wash of jeans, but I did not want that dark. So I gotta figure out the rest of these panels. Honestly, knock on wood, because it could get very difficult, but so far, it's actually way easier to make than I thought. So it's almost all the way sewn together, and this thing is gonna be so heavy, you guys. It goes all the way to the right side of me, and then I need to sew on the left side. It's gonna be too big. Figure that out later. This skirt is crazy. It's hard to show it all right now, but I'm trying to make the skirt voluptuous. So what I'm gonna do is I have an entire pair of jeans that is untouched. I'm going to put the width of both of these pant legs into the back of it, like the very back seam, and then I'll sew the dress pieces together, and then we got to work on the boring part, which is like the actual corset, which is just on plain cotton. I think I'll be able to finish this tomorrow though. It's Sunday late afternoon. Yesterday did I say I wanted to finish it by tomorrow afternoon? I think I can get there. I kind of want to get creative with just the details. Her dress has like the trim on the top, so I saved these hems from one of the jeans that I'm gonna put like that. And then obviously it's gonna be some sort of a corset, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna do this, but I thought it'd be cool if I took off all of the waistband things and laced it up like that instead of grommets. I want to add some of these pockets to it. So basically, although I'm following as much as possible the original dress on the front, I think I already said I'm kind of doing my own thing on the back, because I cannot find any sort of picture at all, which I think is crazy that I can't find a picture, but there's not one. So unless you can find a picture of the back of this dress, I'm kind of taking liberties and I'm just making my own jean dress inspired. More or less, it's done. I'm going to do each panel and sew all the jean pieces of each panel together, and then I'm going to, especially in the back of the skirt, add godets with the jeans that remain. I have 7 pieces, and I'm gonna stitch each one together. Update. Okay, I sewed the lining on, and I also added a zipper. I had this zipper lying around. It kind of is like a jean zipper-ish. So that goes down, and then I'm corseting it up. Now, it's too big in the chest area. I can never get that to be right. I might have to add darts to bring it in a little. I can't for the life of me ever make a dress to fit me that's like this. I don't know why it's my weakness, it just is, but that's okay. Lace it up, since I do not want to do grommets. I picked all of these belt loops out, and I'm gonna sew them down, and then also sew them down in the middle, so each belt loop will have 2 laces, if that makes sense. And then I need to add in the boning and clean it up, add the trim, and then it will be done. So yeah. Hubert, you're in the way, babe. Ignore how absolutely rough I look. I've been out in the sun, and I just need to wash my hair. Oh shoot, where'd it go? I think the dress is literally almost done, and I think it's amazing. I put a picture of it, or a little video, on my story on Instagram when I was trying it on, and the people are loving it. The people are loving it. So it's fully boned now. I might tack this inner dress onto some of these places. Basically, what I need to do still, add the trim right here. And I think I'm just gonna probably machine it. I don't know. Do I want to machine stitch it, or maybe I should hand sew it on? If I hand sew it on, that gives me an excuse to watch TV. Maybe I'll hand sew it. And I have these 2 from 2 different pant legs. And then I think also when I was trying it on, first of all, look at that. I think that's just so unique, and like, I really like that. And that was all of my own idea. Up here, it's like, it was kind of buckling in a little. I don't know why. I think I'm going to add 1 grommet, because I think this wasn't enough stability. It just, I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't working out. But that's gonna be like the last step. I do need to try it on again though. And it's like so heavy, so heavy. It's like 105 degrees outside right now. Oh my gosh, earlier I choked on a piece of corn and I thought I was actually gonna die. Also, I have the sudden like urge. I desperately need a mermaid tail. Like I want to make a mermaid outfit, but the problem is I would want to take it to the beach, and obviously I'm not near a beach, so I'd have to wait later in the summer when I'm going down to California. I'm going in a week, but it's only for a quick weekend trip. I won't be able to do a photo shoot. Like I want to make a mermaid tail. My dream for years has been to make one of those silicone ones that's like swimmable, and you make it with silicone and with molds and stuff, but it's just far too expensive. Like it's a very big price commitment, so we'd probably have to be out of fabric, and then like a mermaid bra cup top thing. Oh, it would be so cute. Oh, when I first started this video, I was gonna be like, how many needles do you think I'm gonna break? Because I thought it was gonna be a lot, and I have not broken any until this moment. You wanna know why? Because I decided to machine stitch it instead of hand sew it, and I was dumb for that because I just broke a needle because it's so freaking thick. Luckily, I just stole some more from my grandma, so, well, I didn't steal them, I just took them. The culprit. Rip that needle. He wants adventure in the great woods, somewhere Hubert. Also, they're building these houses across the street from me, and they're building them so fast, I don't trust it. I would not want one of these houses. Just know, they put one up in about 3 days. Like the wooden structure of it, it's crazy.
I've been watching you for a while. I know you look at me the same way.